getting your pager. And I'll give you another one.
Please?
It's David Bates. I'm the Media Relations Director for the Health Science Center.
Health Science Center at UT?
University of Texas.
Okay, first of all, what is this place that burned? It looks like it's the 5th floor?
It's the 5th floor of what we call the Research Replacement Facility, the RRF. It's a research wing under construction that's attached to the medical school.
What kind of work goes on in there?
Well, at the moment, no work goes on except for building it. It's primarily lab and research space, and my understanding is that they've been building it out from the top down as far as finishing it. So the 5th floor should have been fairly far along.
So that's if it hasn't been built yet, there weren't any researchers or anything like that?
No, there wouldn't have been any research staff or any major scientific equipment in the building yet, just subcontractors and workers here for construction.
So if there was no equipment in it, I mean, we don't like to guess, but it's not going to be anything that was the equipment or anything like that in there. It could have been just a construction thing.
Well, we didn't lose any electron microscopes or cyclotrons or anything, so hopefully it's just the sort of damage that you would have in office space that's not quite finished out yet.
Is that to say that there is some electron microscopes, or is there anything like that up there right now?
No, not yet.
It's just a wide empty space?
Right.
Okay. How long has this project been under construction?
It's been under construction for about 2 years now, and it actually replaces a building that was heavily damaged during Tropical Storm Allison called the Freeman Building. And right after Allison, it was deconstructed, taken down to the ground, and this new building was started.
Were there any fire mitigation devices in place, any smoke detectors or sprinklers or anything like that yet?
Yes, there were some fire detection devices. I don't know what level of sprinkler service it had, but our occupational health and safety people got the alarm at about the same time the fire department and the police did. So they're on the scene here to do an evaluation.
It's going to be a big blow. I mean, the fact that you just rebuilt, you were partway, you looked like you were getting pretty well done there.
Well, it's not only that, but we've got probably close to $50 million in research grants ready to get busy in this space as soon as it's finished. So it's pretty disappointing to have to realize it'll be set back again by some damage.
How many people were set to work here, and when was it supposed to open?
That actually was still in the planning phase. We were hoping that it would be open by next fall and fully operational.
Have you heard anything about the cause?
No, nothing yet.
Anything about injuries?
I understand there were a couple of construction workers that were taken to the hospital just for minor injuries, probably related to evacuating really quickly once they realized there was a fire, but nothing significant or cause for concern.
So you have no idea how many people or how many workers were up there at the time this happened?
Not yet. A lot of them are still out here on the street, so you could almost do a head count of who's standing around. The whole building was evacuated.
And what kind of work was going on here at this point? Was it were they putting up sheetrock, or do you know?
On the 5th floor, it was probably finishing work, and some of it would have been electrical, some of it might have involved paneling and things like that, but I'm not really clear on what was happening on 5. It's more finished than the other floors are.
What happens now?
Well, we do a damage estimate, make sure everybody's healthy and where they need to be, and regroup. We've had a lot of experience regrouping.
Thank you. This is quick. You guys ready?
Yep.
Full name, please.
Name is Jack Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S.
One more time, Jack.
Jack Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S, Assistant Chief, Houston Fire.
Okay. When did it break, and what did you have?
Well, this morning, just after 9, we had a fire come in at the Texas Medical Center, a 6,500 block of fan, and when firefighters got here, they had some fire coming out of about a 5 or 6 story window. They got in, went ahead and started making getting their hoses laid, getting up there to it. They actually got the fire knocked down pretty quick. Part of our protocol is on what we consider high rises, is if you have fire or smoke showing, we go ahead and pull a second alarm. They went ahead and did that. Actually went ahead and pulled a third alarm after that.
Was this considered? Is this considered a high rise?
Yes, it is. Yes.
What constitutes a high rise? More than 3?
More than 5 floors.
5 or more?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and as you can see, you know, the deal with high rises, we've got hoses, we got all our stuff. We got to get up to that floor. So we need resources to back these guys up and make the initial attack.
Anybody hurt?
We had 2 civilians that we've transported complaining of shortness of breath. Didn't appear to be anything life-threatening. Don't know their relationship to the fire at this time.
It looks like you guys really corralled this thing quick. You had the ladder trucks in here and everything else. Tell me how it went.
It went real well. Our guys, you know, they do a lot of work down in the medical center, doing pre-fire planning and stuff. And obviously this is a new building, but part of what you do over here in the occupied buildings pays off with these buildings. And we have our procedures for high-rise fires, and we go by those. And so 2 most important concerns are making sure we get everybody out, that there's no injuries. Number 2 is taking care of our firefighters and keeping them safe.
I know we can't talk anything about a cause, but there was no equipment in there. This was under construction. Anything you can comment on that?
No, I won't comment prematurely. As with all multiple alarm fires, arson comes out. Arson's going to go up there and do their investigation. But we'll know something after that.
All right, very good, sir.
Okay.
Hey, what happened when you? What floor were you on?
I was on the.
Let me move you over to the sun a little bit. There you go. Face me. Face me. Good.
I was on the penthouse up on the roof, and somebody there was fire. So I get my man over here to make fire. Let's go. So we getting out. We hit to the top, and smoke coming out the both staircases. So I'm like, man, what are we gonna do? So smoke coming out. I'm scared to go downstairs, but we had to go down. So we're going down, and nothing but smoke coming out. We get all outside. We're trying to get accounted for. 2 of our guys were still left up there, but they came down pretty safe. They just went to the hospital with too much smoke in their lungs.
What were you? So you had to come down a stairwell, obviously.
Yes.
A stairwell. What were you thinking when you see all this smoke? What did you think?
I'm thinking, man, we're gonna burn up here, man. But you know, thanks to the Lord, He blessed us all and let us come out safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all made it out safe. You know, that's all.
What kind of work were you doing up there?
Electrical work.
You were doing electrical. Was that most of the work that was being done up there today?
Nah, electrical, welding, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, but we don't know what caused the fire. We're still trying to find out about that.
All right, Mr. Cantu, it's Richard.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you later.
What's your name?
Dirk.
Tell you what, spell your first and last name so I got it right.
Oh yeah, I'm Ost Dirk. I come from Belgium and we learn here about the fire brigade.
Tell me, what do you think about this fire?
This is a big fire. We make it maybe one time in a year. We have a fire like this. And but here it is very different. Here stay many cars. In Belgium we must take it out with 3 or 4 cars.
3 or 4 in?
Yes, that's all.
What about the size of the truck? Same kind of trucks or different trucks?
No, we are different trucks. They are very small. Here are the roads are very big. Ours are small. The cars are also very smaller, and it's very different.
Okay. But tell me one more name on your name. Spell your first and last name if you would.
My last name, O-S-T.
O-S-T? And your first name?
Dirk. Dirk. D-I-R-K.
D-I-L-K? D-I-R-K?
D-I-R-K.
D-I-R-K. Okay, Dirk.